So this morning I woke up and I was in the mood for some breakfast burritos. Not any breakfast burritos, but chorizo and egg and potato breakfast burritos. So what I did is I got up and I made me some homemade flour tortillas. You don't have to do this, but I just didn't feel like going to the store. So I rolled them out, and then I took them and cooked them. I wound up making about a dozen of them. You can see on my videos where I made them before. So I rolled them out, got them all roasted on each side, made about a dozen, and then I was finished with them. Side note, when you're making any type of homemade tortillas, you always wrap them up in a towel to keep them nice, soft, and ready to go. So after I finished making my tortillas, the cast iron skillet had got it pretty hot in the kitchen. So you know what? I thought I'll use the air fryer to make the rest of it. So what I did is I took my chorizo, I cut it open, and I put it into my air fryer. Now you don't have to use an air fryer. You can do this on the stove top. But I thought because it's so hot in here already, I'm going to use the air fryer. So I put the chorizo into the air fryer. And then I emptied in my cut up potatoes. And then I put some water in there to steam it. And then I closed it. And then I opened it back up, gave it a stir to make sure that the chorizo was cooking and that the potatoes were cooking. And I stirred it around. Yum, yum, yum. It's just about ready. Take a look at that. Tell me what you think. So by this time, it was time to add the eggs. So I broke them up, whipped them up, and poured them in. Gave it a nice little move around, closed the lid, and there we were cooking again. So I opened it up, gave it a stir, and it was all ready to make my burrito. If you could have only smelt it. Added a little pepper and some salt for seasoning. Gave it another little stir, and in the bowl it went. Okay, it's time for the good part. So there's my tortillas, all nice and soft. And I'm putting in some chorizo, egg, and potatoes. You can see that steam coming off of them. It looks so delicious. When you're doing this, you can put cheese, you can add sauce, whatever you wanted to. But I just wanted a plain old breakfast burrito with nothing in it. So I rolled it up and I thought, you know what? I think I better make another one because I don't think this one's going to be enough. So I pulled out another tortilla. I stuffed it with chorizo, egg, and potatoes. And I gave it a nice little roll up. At this point, you can put anything on it you want. Gave it a nice little roll up. There we go, there we go. And here you go. Homemade breakfast burritos. Give this a try. You'll be glad you did.